السلام عليكم. نرجع نعود مرة أخرى. معايا محمود؟
تمام يا دكتور، حضرتك صوتك واضح.
اتس اوكي. احنا سيبنا هنا عند الديزاين فيز. اتس رايت؟
تمام يا دكتور.
Design phase, it's a conceptual design, schematic design, detailed design, general specifications, special specifications, bill of quantities, bill drawings, general conditions. This it's already done. It's okay. مرحلة التصميم، الأفكار المبدئية وده الكلام ده كله اتكلمنا عليه. الديزاين phase, we say also that the conceptual design, schematic design could be in three offers or different offers. The processes to reach the phase outputs used in the feasibility marks shall be applied to reach the output of the design phase. The outputs of the design phase shall be used as inputs for the procurement phase. Consultants request for proposal and contracts could incorporate the construction supervision activities. Okay. قلنا عن مرحله التصميم هو ثلاث مراحل فرعيه، التصميم المبدئي ممكن لوحده، والتصميم التخطيطي لوحده، التفصيليه اداره وثائق لوحدها. العمليات الراميه لتطبيق مخرجات مرحله دراسه الجدوى ودراسه السوق كمدخلات تستخدم لمرحله التصميم. يجب ان تستخدم مخرجات مرحله التصميم كمدخلات لمرحله الشراء او التعاقدات زي ما كنا بنتكلم في السيستم اناليسيس. الخبير الاستشاري والعقد يمكن ان تدرك في انشطه الاشراف على اعمال البناء. يمكن ان يشمل عروض وعقود استشاري التصميم على انشطه الاشراف على التنفيذ زي ما كنا بنقول برضه. اللي عامل الديزاين هو اللي بيعمل الاشراف على التنفيذ. For the procurement phase, it's something a little bit different, but it's the same process as the business acquisition phase. We have to present all the documentation to the different contractors or to the different supervision consultants, and the same process. We compare the bids technically and financially, and we choose the best. Choosing the best doesn't mean that the lower cost or the lower price. This means that the technical has to have the criterion, and the financial has the criterion also. The procurement phase consists of the same processes used in the previous phases, but starting by the request for tender. The first one for the designers, the name is normally request for proposal. But here, for the tenders, for contractors, it's request for tender. It's okay? As inputs, is the different outputs from the design phase to be used as inputs for the procurement phase. The output of this phase shall be the contract between the client and the main contracting company. In the same process, during the business acquisition phase will be applied here till we reach a contract signed between the client or the customer and the main contracting company. تتكون مرحله التعاقدات، تتكون مرحله المشتريات، تكون التعاقدات يعني بيسموها مشتريات. التعاقدات دي الارترنشن بتاعتها نفس العمليات المستخدمه في المراحل السابقه، ولكن بدءا من طلب الحصول على المناقصات كمدخل مع مخرجات مرحله التصميم، ويمكن استخدامها كمدخلات لمرحله الشراء اللي هي التعاقدات. مخرجات هذه المرحله هو العقد ما بين العميل وشركه المقاولات الرئيسيه. The process in this phase shall incorporate some interface with the client and the consultant to be as follows. Use the request for tender to receive different tenders offers. Comparison between different tenders could be shared with the consultant assigned for the project design. Here, still the client has his role here. Yes, a lot of clients would like to share with this one, or some of them, when he trusts the PMO or they have previous experience with them and the previous works with them, business with them, and they trust them, they can leave it to them all such issues. Yeah. The comparison sheets have to be submitted to the client for discussion and have his opinion regarding the final settlement of the construction contract. the PMO here shall prepare a comparison sheet for the technical and for the technical offer and the financial offer. And all of this has to be presented to the customer to have his approval for such before taking a decision. استخدام request for tender لتلقي عروض ومناقصات من المقاولين او الموردين، المقارنه بين العطاءات المختلفه يمكن الاشتراك في عملها بين المالك واستشاري تصميم المشروع. يعني the designer and the owner could share with the PMO in this phase. جداول المقارنه يجب تقديمها للعميل المناقشه وتكوين رأيه النهائي بخصوص ترسية المشروع والتعاقد مع أفضل العقود. Discussions and negotiation with the best tender offers to reach the maximum benefit of the best conditions according to the client and consultants and the PMO opinion. Yeah. Sometimes the case is taken by this way. We decided that is the best offer, but sometimes there is something named in the Middle East, I don't know, in the West, Dr. Samir, inshallah, will tell them at end, that it could be something we name here in Egypt, Mumarsa. We bring the best offer, we invite with him the two or three offers after his offer, and you do what it's named in Arabic Mumarsa, a discussion between them to reach a better offers for the client. This is used here in the area. I don't like it personally. I don't like it personally because it's type of I don't know. I don't like it by myself. I prefer if I've done some request for tendering, it has to be taken and assessed once and taken the decision once. But bringing the different parties together and let them minimize their prices or take apart some conditions or adding some conditions, this I don't like in the projects. And now choose the best offer. Prepare the construction contract between the client as first party with the contractor as second party. Signature of the contract between the client and the contractor marks the implementation of the contract. The output of this phase is the construction contract to start the construction phase by the contractor and supervised by the consultant and managed by the PMO. Here, the main stakeholders here in this phase are the supervision contractor and the TMO and the client if he wants to be there. Then the coming phase محادثة التعاقدات، مناقشات ومفاوضات مع أفضل العروض وذلك الوصول إلى أقصى فائدة وأفضل الشروط حسب رغبة العميل ومكتب المشاريع. اختيار أفضل عقد، إعداد عقد البناء بين العميل كطرف أول والمقاول كطرف ثاني، التوقيع على العقد بين العميل والمقاول، إدارة تنفيذ العقد بواسطة مكتب إدارة المشاريع. الناتج من هذه المرحلة هو عقد البناء للبدء في مرحلة التنفيذ بواسطة المقاول ويشرف عليه استشاري التنفيذ وتدار بواسطة مكتب إدارة المشاريع. Then the PMO will start to manage this phase with the contractor on site. Construction phase. The construction is the phase consisting of the concrete achievement of the final products of the project. It starts immediately after the procurement phase. The success of this phase depends on. Now, the issue that, as you say always, that if the failure is cumulative, the success is also cumulative. The success of this phase depends on what? Depends on all the previous phases. If the previous phases are done in a proper way and in a good quality, then all the construction will succeed and will be in full success. Then the success of this phase depends on the precision, the quality and full completion of the design and procurement phases. Those two phases have to be finished and completed in a very precise and in high quality way. The planning of the activities and the required resources for the smooth operation of this phase. The activities and resources for this phase has to be planned. Here start a detailed planning for all the activities of the project regarding the technical office activities, the construction activities, the QA/QC activities, the HSE activities, all the activities on site. It has to be in detail, and a detailed time schedule with incorporating the resources required to finalize the project in a proper and smooth way. The management and the procurement of the different resources in each planned time during construction phases. All the procurement has to be there. There's always list of procurement, procurement list regarding everything. There is always as we say, it's a long-term procurement issues. It will come for مرحلة التنفيذ. مرحلة البناء هي المرحلة التي تتكون من التحقيق الملموس للمنتجات النهائية للمشروع. تبدأ على الفور بعد مرحلة التعاقدات، ويتوقف نجاح هذه المرحلة على الآتي: الدقة والجودة والانتهاء الكامل من مرحلتي التصميم والمشتريات. التخطيط الدقيق للأنشطة والموارد اللازمة لحصول إلى هذه المرحلة. الإدارة والتوريد للمواد المختلفة في الوقت المخطط لها خلال مرحلة البناء. ده يعني احنا لازم نبقى دقيقين جدا، يعني مش مجرد ان هو برنامج زمني بيتعمل كده وخلاص. برنامج زمني بيتحط فيه برنامج الشوب دراونج بيبقى انكوربوريتد، برنامج بتاع توريد اللونج ليد ايتمز اللي هي بتيجي من اي حته ثانيه في البروكيورمنت، بتعتمد على لو انا بصنع اي حاجه بدخلها الموقع، لو اي نشاط جوه المشروع لازم يتحط جوه التايم سكيدول بتاع المشروع. مش تبقى يعني هي بنود وخلاص، او تتاخد بنود من المؤسسه وخلاص، لا، لازم كل حاجه تبقى ان ديتيل. The construction phase, the contractor technical office. Here we start to show what are the different activities done by the different functions in the project. Then the first functions to be applied for any construction project shall be the technical office. Then what the technical office will do as activities? The contractor technical office activities approved by consultant and PMO. Here, the PMO is taking the role of approval of the contractor, and the consultant works. He's managing. He's doing the four functions of management on both stakeholders, on the contractor and the supervisor. It's okay. As we say, planning, organizing, leading, and control is always there. We mustn't forget or take it out of our mind. It's always in our mind. Preparation of shop drawings. See, the first issue to be done by the technical office. The time schedule. Normal time schedule is another functional department, but I am putting it here to gather what are the first activities that has to be done to start the implementation of the concrete product. The concrete product means the final product, the building we want to do, the road we want to do, the facility we want to do, anything we want to finalize as a final product for the project. Now, preparation of shop drawings. This is the first one. Time schedule. Quantity surveying. A precise quality surveying has to be done here. And here we can say that we can reach 100% of the design here, because now, according to the shop drawing, what's the meaning of shop drawings, which is very important. The shop drawing is the first accurate study of what it will happen on the site. The shop drawing is showing what we will do on site by millimeter, not by centimeter. Then if they will find any problem here in this shop drawings, when preparing the shop drawings, they have to restudy the project and the different the type of designs and different type of drawings. Perhaps there's some contradictions between the architectural, the structural, the EMP, anything. It has to be very precise. It's okay, because if anything is skipped in this shop drawings, then the problem will go to the site and you will discover the problem at end, the one you will spend the money to finalize the work on site. Time schedule, the quantity surveying, the procurement list, it's very important. The procurement list, you have to analyze all the activities and to prepare the procurement list. And when you will procure on site, whether it's material or manpower, a procurement list should be there, because nobody can say that all the organizational chart elements will be on site starting from first day. It comes with the progress of the project. It's okay. The procurement lists, material approval submittals. The material approval submittals should be there. When I will prepare an approval, material approval, all material approval will start, for example, by plain concrete, reinforced, then reinforced concrete, then the bricks, then the steel, all the material approval list. Long lead items lists. This means all the items requiring a big duration for the project. Perhaps if we need some chillers, some mechanical elements, some electrical elements, some, for example, lifts, anything that had to be imported or has to be ordered for manufacturing and will consume a lot of time, then it will be incorporated within a long lead item list. The monthly interim certificates. The month, it's the bill. If the monthly bill or the monthly payment that we have to introduce to have our rights, our money for the work that we have done during the previous month. Subcontractors invoices. If there is subcontractors invoices, it has to be done. Yeah, this is the interim certificates between the company itself and the client. Here's subcontractor invoices. Those are the contracts between the company and its subcontractors. The cost control system, which is very important. And by the way, I don't want to confuse you to say that not all such activities will be under the technical office. It's okay. And in a coming presentation, we'll go through detail in the work of but those are all the activities that has to serve the construction on site. مرحلة التنفيذ أنشطة المكتب الفني المقاول المطلوب اعتمادها، مستشاري، اعداد الرسومات التنفيذية، رسومات الورشة، البرنامج الزمني، حساب الكميات، كشف المشتريات، تقديمات اعتماد المواد، قائمة المواد طويلة الأمد، المستخلصات الشهرية، نظام مراقبة التكاليف. The construction phase here is the document control system. This is one of the most very important issues in the project, because the project's finished. Normally, the project is accomplished and finished. What's remaining from the project? It's documents. Then, if any part will try to do a claim or has any problem or go to the court for any problem between any two parties, it's okay. The court is looking to the documents. Sometimes it goes to the contract to the site or to the facility to check anything, but basically the court is giving their opinion through the document presented by the party who is looking for a claim or for a case. The filing system, document control system, it's one of the issues within the filing system. The filing system, it starts long time back as paper in paper, but now the filing system should be on paper and in an electronic devices. Contracts, subcontractors, and suppliers. Here, the contractors, suppliers. Assessment of subcontractors. Weekly reports. Budgeted cost for different items. The final checking of contract documents. The drawing registry, and there's a lot of other issues that we could add, but this to give you a very fast briefing about what's there before going to the site or in parallel. نظام التحكم مرحلة التنفيذ أو نظام التحكم في المستندات، نظام الملفات، مقاولي الباطن والموردين، تقييم مقاولي الباطن، التقارير الأسبوعية، ميزانية تكلفة عناصر المشروع المختلفة، الفحص النهائي لوثائق العقد، تسجيل الرسومات. The construction phase, the construction activities implemented by the contractor and supervised and approved by the consultant, the PMO. There's some issues also or some activities that has to be done there. The first issue is the construction plan. The construction plan should be presented to the PMO and the consultant to check it. How they will construct the project, what type of resources they will acquire, how they will manage the resources in time. It's construction plan. Actual project land surveying, locations, levels. This is very important also, and this has to be done before doing the shop drawings, because the shop drawing has to be by millimeters. It has to be complying more than 100% with the site surveying, locations and others. Inspection request. This is done during the construction phase. This is it's a rule of thumb. Construction daily reports, which is very, very important. Sometimes a lot of companies are not doing daily reports or a monthly report or weekly reports, and at the end, sure they will fail. Sure, the failure, the possibility of failure here, or the risk of failure is more than 90%. If you are not doing the daily reports and the monthly or okay. Delayed activities report, it's bi-weekly. Every 2 weeks, we have to present the delayed activities report. My opinion also, this is normally bi-weekly, but my opinion, it has to be on a weekly report. It's okay. Daily construction activities, daily construction meetings. For me also, this is according to my experience. A daily construction meeting in a contracting company is very, very, very important. Sometimes we hear from our team that why this meeting, why this meeting. Now, if you have a problem during the daytime, that it's if it's 30 minutes or even less if we want to do such meeting, but any problem there between all the parties, if it's shown during the day, it could have a very easy problem, a very easy solution. But if it's left to the second day or the second week, it could cost much more to solve it, or sometimes it goes to a level that this will start to cause a big failure to the project. Weekly progress meeting, weekly progress indicators. Normally, a key performance indicator has to be done weekly. I'm not talking about something ideal or something coming from no. This is the experience. A weekly progress indicator is very, very, very important, and it shows what yeah. If you are late, if you are delayed, if you are not in a proper way, this is giving a very, very clear and show you what you have to do to recover anything which is not going in accordance to the schedule. A checklist for the achievement and handing over on engineering works. A checklist for architectural and finishing works. Checklist for the EMP works. For these three, it's always done, and it takes a lot of work at the start of the project, but this is very important, and it facilitates the supervision work. When somebody is going to check any type of achieved work on site, has to have in hand a checklist. This facilitates everything. Number one, this is done. This is not done, or this needs to have some any repair or any addition or anything that for any remark for it. Just a list. It facilitates everything, and anybody going on site to do any checking, he will have a list. Yani, we will never discuss on site anything. It's clear there. If it's approved by the consultant and the PMO from the early beginning of the project, you will never have any negotiation or discussion on site for anything. مرحلة التنفيذ، أنشطة الإنشاء التي ينفذها المقاول ويتم شرح الموافقة عليها من قبل الاستشاري والبي ام او. خطة البناء، رفع المساحي الدقيق. Take care. It's not يعني تريد 10 سنتيمتر 5 سنتيمتر، no by millimeters. طلبات التفتيش الانسبكشن ريكوست، تقارير يومية، تقرير الأنشطة المتأخرة، الأنشطة اليومية في الموقع، الاجتماعات اليومية، الاجتماعات الأسبوعية. طبعا المفروض تحط الاجتماعات الشهرية هنا، أنا أكيد مش هتحطها، بس هي should be. مؤشرات تقدم من العمل اللي هي key performance indicators. قوائم المراجعة للمنجزات واستلام الأعمال الهندسية. كنا بنقول عليها دلوقتي انك بتنزل المشروع عندك قائمه باللي انت هتستلمه، بتستلم اي حاجه، ففي نقط 1 2 3 4 5. لو انت بتستلم مثلا خرسانه مسلحه، نمره 1 الشده الخرسانيه، ابعادها، تقويتها، اي حاجه فيها ملاحظات فيها. وبعدين الحديد، التخانات بتاعته او المقاس بتاعه، السايز بتاعته، الدايمنشن، الرستكه بتاعته زي ما بيقولوا. يبقى دي قائمه موجوده، بينزل اللي بيستلم بيعمل جاست شيكينج. فدي بتسهل امور كتير جدا. طبعا في ناس كتير جدا مش حسب اهميه هذا الموضوع، لكن انا بتكلم عن تجربه وعن خبره وعن كلام عملي. قوائم مراجعه للمنجزات واستلام الاعمال الهندسيه، قوائم مراجعه للاعمال المعماريه والتشطيبات، قوائم مراجعه لاعمال الكهرباء والميكانيكا والصرف الصحي. كل دي قد تكلف في اول مشروع الكلام ده، بس شركه عندها ايزو سيستم. انا مش بعمل دعايه الايزو ولا لحد. الشركه اللي عندها نظام وماشيه بيه، مش ممكن المشروع يسقط من ايدها ولا يتاخر ولا الكواليتي بتاعته تقل. هيمشي ببيزز وفيزز وستبس مظبوطه لغايه ما يستلم مشروعه بجودته المطلوبه في الوقت المطلوب وبالقسط المطلوب. الهاندنج اوفر اند كوميشننج فيز. دلوقتي دخلنا ايه؟ في مرحلتين، في المرحله الاخرانيه دي مهمه جدا. الهاندنج اوفر اند كوميشننج فيز اللي هي ايه؟ مرحله الاستلام الابتدائي.